Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Drakomar. It is time for more Raid Shadow Legends. I need to... What kind of setup do I want for this? Well, let's attempt it. Can we do it? There we go. The banner has been done. Finally. Come on. Thank you. It's so excruciating trying to upgrade artifacts. I must have spent 300,000 on that artifact alone. And there we go. So that's crit damage, 16,000. Attack, defense, 1,000. Speed, 98. Ugh. Crit rate, 16. Resist, 110 resist. Huh. Speed 83. Yeah, these guys' speed needs upgrades. All right. Let's see if this does anything. Is there a setup that I want to do? I'm going to try double monk with speed boost. Speed boost double monk. How's that? Oh man, Termite is pissed. Termite is so pissed. Termite is pissed. Yeah, Termite's pissed. He hates this. Termite's pissed. Yeah, poison on it. He mad. He ultra giga mad. There's a reason I'm including my Virgus here, because he's some of the backbone of this team comp in general. Because he's the defense. And he does grant speed too. But yeah, he's the defense. The buff provider. And the defense provider. But buff management sometimes in this game is really difficult. Valley of Death, the sucker. He's crashing through. He's pissed. The termite is going berserk. I do one day want to try an even crazier team comp with like a level 5 one where it's just like all speed, almost all of it with one poisoner. Or if I could get even the crazier thing with the speed poisoner, speed-based poisoner maybe. I mean, like a poisoner that induces speed, something crazy like that. This is what I'm thinking. Or maybe have like an apothecary with high Katoon. The Virgus that provides speed, and then be a lot of speed. He's gonna punch. Maybe a Painkeeper to provide CD reduction. Trying to keep my poisoners alive as long as possible. Because termite is mad. And also because I want... Okay, he seems to be spirit affinity. Which means Elhain is probably going to do more damage to it. I wonder if there's any void poisoners. That would be interesting. The thing is, it's so hard, even now, for me to get a rank 4. It's kind of ridiculous. Because then I have to judge who's useful and who isn't. Which is very difficult to do at this stage of the game. Got the double monk comp. Get that speed going. Get as much speed as humanly possible. Reflect. He's gonna go absolutely nuts. Cause he knows this is bad. He knows what I'm doing is bad. And his little termite mind. He wants to go back to munching on one of the houses. He wants to crawl into a house, but he's too big. Go home, termite. No, you can't fit in a house. I'll just shrink you. Let's get a shrink ray on you so we can, like, stick you in a house so you can munch on it. Because that's what you probably want to do, termite. Oh, yeah, he's roaring. He's livid. Can we get back to 5 mil? That's the question. That's the real question here. Wow, he's mad. Did you see how much damage he just dealt to that guy? Ugh. Yikes. Here we go. Shoot the termite. The termite is escaping. The termite. He's gonna punch. Oh, look how much stronger he is with that upgrade. He's so much more durable. Look at that. Look at that. It's insane. The only question is, durability is not going to save me from Sorath. No, this time being durable is not going to save me from that fight. Only one thing is going to save me from that fight. HP burn. Literally HP burn. No matter how durable you are, that won't save you from the spider. You need to actually be able to burn the spider to death. It's a very bitter realization. But that's what I needed to do. Very bitter. Come on, shoot it. Ooh. Lacey's hitting my lead. 30K. Gotta keep that Aegis going. The Aegis is more effective. Can we get back to 5 million after all? I think we can. Get that lightning arrow on that. Yeah, 5 million. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we do. I still don't think we can PB, but we can try. He's going to punch. Delete him for 22K. That's a warning sign. If that was ever a warning sign. Yep, that was a warning sign. 5.31 million though. Basically got one shot. But yeah, we did it. We got it low. We might even get it within a death blow from there. It's funny how all those guys are part of the Barbarian faction. We gotta start making rank 3s though. Because some of these aren't easy to come by. That's the problem. Yeah, that won't do at all. I still can't believe we made it all the way to 5 million doing that. Since when did they add Buffett attack with that? But yeah, upgrading his artifact, I mean, it helped, I think. My main problem is, I think that if we develop the HP burn champ and use him on the clan boss, that would be a lot bigger. I think that's the real issue here. Poison isn't the best option. HP burn and poison is a better option by far. Especially if we pair it with weaken. That could be huge. That's the truth. That's the truth that I've failed to grasp. Because I've got to start to make more rank 4s and rank 5s, etc. That process has to begin. Not that I don't want more War Maidens, because I do. That's part of why I'm playing the stage in the first place and not somewhere else. So we can make a War Maiden army. Or at least have a War Maiden for like every team comp. I only did the other team comp because I was wanting to see where I could get the poisons to go. I wasn't going to sacrifice the high Katoon thing because I knew I've figured out long ago that speed is very important in team comps now. I've been figuring that one out. Trying to get this guy up to par, because if we don't get him up to par, he's not going to be useful for the main event, which is that spider. That's my problem. Because that spider what he's doing is not trivial. That's the trouble. That's the thing. It's not trivial. It is not a trivial pursuit. I mean, I know it sounds crazy that I spent all that silver on those upgrades, but I felt it. Like, Vergus is at a very high point on his power. He's nearly invincible now with those upgrades. Okay, he still has more upgrades he can do, but he's really up there. The only problem left, though, is that durability only gets you so far in this game. Durability and healing, before you need some form of specialized damage. And one of the hardest forms of damage to get is HP burn. I mean, you may refuse to believe me, but the evidence doesn't lie. That's the truth. The evidence doesn't lie. Shoot that guy. He put healing reduction on me. Which is so nice of him. Who do I want to level to max next? Probably him. Because let's be honest, I've got to keep leveling these people. Because it doesn't stop here. Somebody here has to become a rank 5 one of these days as well. That's the biggest problem here. But yeah. Because Mr. HP Burn Man has to continue his journey. Mr. Ghoulish Archer. Keep shooting it. Whack it with that Valley of Death. It's breathing flames. going to cause some havoc. And there we have it. Alright, first things first. Remember how I said we're leveling up a bunch of nut bars? The leveling of the nut bars begins now. There's a reason I'm going for it. I mean, we're going to probably sacrifice the pit cur. And these two. Him again. You, the novitiate. You, the war boy. Pikeman. Probably the most pathetic banner lord ever made. So yeah, we're going to be dumping some stuff on Ghoulish Ranger here. As much as we can. As much as is reasonable. Because yes, Ghoulish Ranger is getting a massive promotion. And every time I summon one of those, I get hope. Hope that one day, one of these champions will be something amazing. Who do I want to dump it on? Well, him and Ghoulish Ranger. Another Axeman. I don't want an Axeman. A Dead Crusader. It's kind of food. This guy, practically upgraded food. Tracker, food. Sister Militant, Hidden Nuker. All right. Well, can we make them go all the way to the top is the question. That is the question. And now the next question. Can we upgrade the rank of this man? Not quite. Grade rank. You. You. And then from there, upgrade you. So then the next question arises. Which one of these is going to be the next nut that we sacrifice to the pyre? That's the question of the ages. Not paying all that money for these champs. They're not worth that. $2 million, eh? You know what? Let's kill this thing with a proper team comp. Maybe like double speed. Or maybe like have her as the speed. Like double peel. Or have him hit it. See, I would do the HP burn thing, but I don't. He's not at the level that he needs to be. But Frozen Banshee somewhat is. Ooh. Let's, I mean, I will be upgrading my Frozen Banshee, but I want to feature her a little bit because I've been neglecting her. Poison sensitivity. Because again, I mean, I could upgrade her, but there's other serious issues. Like, she's not good for certain situations, but she's unique. Of all the champions I've gotten, she's unique because she's the only one with poison sensitivity. Boost turn meter. At least the Cruel Exaltation boosts turn meter. It'd be cool if you could decrease the speed on this nut bar. Or if I had an unkillable buff. Champ. But again, my other champ is not ready for the clan boss. He's going to need some serious upgrades. Some poison on you. Increase the speed. Can we kill this thing? There we go. It does double the poison. Oh, it's a weak affinity for her. This could be her time to shine. Maybe not as brightly as Elhain or Vergus, because Vergus at this point is nearly invincible. But yeah. That's the thing. Vergus is going to shine the brightest because he He's nearly invincible right now. Like especially when I get his final upgrades on his armor, he's going to be nearly invincible. Like there will be very few things, and they'll all be very advanced content that will be able to kill him. Mostly in arena, surprisingly, and very advanced enemies in like nightmare content. But other than that, like very high level content. Other than that, he's pretty much completely safe. He can, as they say, solo Borgoth. That's not a lie. He can do it. I'd say his biggest primary weakness is probably HP burn. HP burn and something that's really, really high damage. This boss eventually becomes that, though. That's part of the problem. And he also does not have unkillable buff. Unkillable buff, by the way, is a big deal in this game. But it's very, very difficult to get champions that have it. Frostblight. He's gonna go nuts with that because he's gonna be medicine. Come on. Well, at least it's like a nearly guaranteed buff chance now. So I'm glad about that at least. The problem is I can't get her to last long enough to really bring home the insanity. That's the truth. Because I have to get her to rank 5. Which I will be doing after I get my primaries to rank 5. Can we get a PB this way? I mean, it's possible. It is possible. I was hoping for extra turns to just proc randomly. Because that would be good. Can we get a PB? Poison on that. Throw a dagger. Wanted that to be a poison. Okay, yeah, he's done. Because his affinity is bad. It's part of it. That's part of the problem. Her problem is she's low level-ish. Like, not entirely low level, but low level enough that I couldn't save her at that point. Part of the problem, because now from level 15 onwards, I'm just going to have to fight it. I'm trying to get War Master procs like that. Because at this point, you need a very high rank in order to get that to work. Valley of Death, the sucker. 5 million is what we really want, but it's gonna be hard at this point. Because when you're getting towards 5 million, you're getting towards the very limits of what I can do. Because I lack unkillable buff. That's the truth of it. That's the truth. There's only so much you can do without unkillable buff and HP burn. Only so much you can do. Look at that bad breath. Yeah. We got over the 5 million mark. The problem isn't that. It's when we get to nearly 6 million is where it starts to fall off hard. Yeah, see what I mean? Gotta act as fast as possible. Get that Aegis going. That's only on a 2-turn cooldown practically. Be 5.5 million, I think, almost. 14,000 hit for him. 5.5 million. 5.6. Yeah. 5.6. It's not bad. Not bad. Banshee showed up today, though. 770 million. 770,000. Banshee showed up hard. Banshee finally showed up. Banshee finally showed up. Well, I think you know where I'm tossing all those. We're tossing all of that to Ghoulish Ranger. And there's a reason for it. Because he's going to be one of the next rank 5s. I guarantee it. Times 10 summon. Nearly all of those aren't useful, except one's food. But yeah, Ghoulish Ranger is going to get massive buffs. Times 10 summon. Alright. Summon Rush. Champ Frags. And there you go.